We are a live video here of the corruption. That's Dr. Livingston Marshall with a partner of Baker's Bay. And you have this guy just pull up here with an illegal vehicle. I'm glad I see you, Sarge. Dr. Livingston Marshall, here you here. That vehicle right there has no permission to drive taxi. Look at the tag on it. You will see that it's a private vehicle and they are coming and taking business from us. When is the police going to do their job? I don't know if that driver, I don't even know if that driver has public service license, but they right here, Dr. Livingston Marshall is here. The minister will be here of tourism. I'm going to talk to him, but you here. You could say something. Why is Baker's Bay? Nobody can say anything about Baker's Bay. Are they that big? It is evident. This is the evidence right here that if you don't have the disc, you ought not be driving taxi. But this is happening right here. This taxi right here is not licensed, taxi 71. There's no disc on that, but it's driving. And somebody got to do their job. Car ain't asking for no favor, you know. The world is watching as we have police here holding up a girl that shouldn't be driving taxi. The taxi, I see you on the road there. He's on the road there booking people, but right here, this car has no disc on it. She's driving this, taxi 71. It doesn't have any disc on it for the past 3 years, but the police right here are turning a blind eye. Look at this. All they do is give the information, and the information that it is corruption. And that's all I speak about. It is corruption that this car right here could go to the international airport. The police is right here on the street. He says nothing. The minister's coming in a little while. I'll speak to the minister. But it is corruption right here. Dr. Marshall right there. Dr. Marshall know better. Dr. Marshall gone really rich. He don't give a hell. The small man, that's why Kai is here. I'm stepping to try to have the small man. And it's evident right here that this car has no license. All the players is here. Dr. Marshall is here. The police in charge of traffic is here. But they decide to turn a blind eye. Only there is law breaking when it comes to Kai Mills. It is evident here. You got 2 police here, a corporal, a sergeant in charge of traffic. But they do nothing. They say nothing. Everybody turn a blind eye as this guy pull up in the front of here. No tag. And nobody says nothing. It's one of these Kai kids video. Dr. Marshall go there, I don't know why. But all this stuff is utterly illegal. The partner with Baker's Bay right there, he's right here, so he's seeing what's going on. Ain't like he don't know about the corruption. Kai just telling his story. As everybody that is not from Abaco, I want Abaconians to know that they don't count Abaconians when it comes to all this monetary funds. Abaco is not included, we excluded. I'm here with the police, showing them the corruption, showing them the corruption. Right here, just talk to him. You say you're gonna deal with it, but deal with what? Here comes these people. Another set of group going. This is how lucrative Baker's Bay is, but the legitimate drivers can't make no money. This is unheard of in Abaco. It is sickening. Brent Similar got 1, 2, 3, 4 boats there that Brent Similar is making money, charging hundreds of dollars to bring these people back and forth. Then the police right here, the sergeant right here. I show him the young fella right here. Dr. Marshall just tell him to hold on to get some more people. So Dr. Marshall is involved in the corruption. But we here, so there's 2 vehicles right there. I just showed you taxi 71. She pulled up in the front. She pulled up in the front with no disc on her car for 4 years. And she's been driving every day, 7 days a week. How come law enforcement don't see it and they can see mine? This is unheard of, man. Sometimes you get tired, but You never give up. And I ain't gonna give up. I'm gonna keep doing until somebody that has some respect for law and order speak up like I'm speaking out. As these boats go loaded, this Brent Simonet boat, all this Brent Simonet. But what they don't do, as I do this video, this I, Chester Cooper, recognize that the black workers of Bakers Bay can't find no parking. These are the things that I, Chester Cooper, won't see. Kirk Cornish ain't gonna see it because he ain't here. You imagine yesterday, John Pinder came on the plane, day before yesterday, came on the plane with the Prime Minister, left on the King Air with the Prime Minister, but Kirk Cornish is not to be seen. Today, the Deputy Prime Minister come in. Deputy Prime Minister came in. We cannot see the Member of Parliament for North Abaco. Again, this guy just brought a job. He's loading up another job. Both of these cars don't have no license and insurance. You can't do it no better. Only thing I wish that the minister was here so I could include him in what's going on here. That's the only thing missing, is that the minister's not here. So I could ask him, is this the way the New Day government is going to operate? Only person winning here is not Abaconians, you know. More foreigners is winning here than us. Here goes this other taxi loading up. No permission, no license, no disc. These are people, these are the Brent Simonet people here that's winning. They come here to glorify the money that they're making in Abaco. That's all they're here for. They don't give a hell about Abaconians, because after the hurricane, we should have gotten better. But I'm here doing my video and just showing you that both cars don't have any permission to be on the road. The police say he's going to do anything about it, but do what? Do what? Here are the people coming to load up in these illegal vehicles. Loading to the front. Going on 3 years, 4 years, this car has not been licensed. No disc at all in the front. I just showed you that. There's no disc. Everybody believes it's acceptable. To me, it's unacceptable. The thing is, could this happen in Nassau? Could this happen in Nassau and Freeport with the taxi drivers? I know they're watching over there. Would they allow this to happen for 3 years and more? It's 10 years now this has been happening. But you feel it more after the hurricane, when there's only places really bringing a lot of people is Bakers Bay. But the money cannot flow down to the moms and pop shop because of corruption. And as the police is on the sidewalk, watching the corruption, you ask yourself, how did it get this bad in Abaco? As the Deputy Prime Minister and his entourage come in to open this depot, I wonder if members of the Understand Town Committee that voted for this to happen, hey Sarge, they're on the road. Do your job. There's 2 vehicles going there. He raided Deputy Keane. This place is corrupt, man. That means that's corruption right there. That 2 police. I show him the car. I show him the disc. We got a picture of the girl coming and hugging the police. So I guess that hug means we're good. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable as we zoom in on the man that went to the Commissioner of Police to drop charges against Kai Mills, to send Kai Mills to Fox Hill because I did do such video. That's Dr. Livingston Marshall. Every government, it don't make no difference which government is in power, Dr. Marshall incriminate all of them, all. That money, that ill-gotten money, Bakers Bay, money laundering, anything could come in and out there, and nobody is allowed, no law enforcement is allowed to look, search, or speak about stopping anything that has Bakers Bay on it. It's one of these Kai kids That's the two policemen right there. They're stopping the black motorists that probably can't afford to get licensed, but Baker's Bay could afford to get licensed. But they're here and they do nothing. Kai Case, I'm here.